Good, mate. Another big dinosaur from the deep for you. Oh, God. That is massive. Righto. Welcome back, guys, to another action-packed day of fish tucker, man. Target species, a couple of squid, maybe. Hopefully. Alrighty, first thing to do is I'm going to put a squid jig out here to get some fresh bait. I've got some old stuff from the freezer. I'm very close and short, and it's my old hunting spot for some KGs. Get my rig ready so I can drop a bait down. Definitely wanted to get out of here at least an hour before, because now it's summertime. Heaps of sunlight here in WA. We haven't got daylight saving. I just hate the feeling of being missing out on that bite. Here we go. There we go. Nice trying to butterfish, but like a kelpie. And I think, well, my squid jig just took off. You beauty. I've got fresh squid, hopefully. Oi. This boat's coming in. We're right close to the harbour. Should be fine, this one. Yeah, beauty. First calamari of the day. And his tentacles I'll definitely use for some fresh bait. Look, put him straight in the bucket with the ice. Beauty. So here's a bit of a weed patch here. It's patchy. Being overcast, you can't see it as good, but trust me. Right, so bit of boom here. Looks good, I think. What have we got? Oh, right. Oh, it was weed and fish, and I just see a big calamari right here. A big one. Let's see if he's going to go for the squid jig. Should do. He's waiting for something to happen. Trying to bring the squid jig in front of him. Very timid, doesn't like it. He definitely loved that butterfish coming up. I might actually change the squid jig. I managed to change the squid jig. I'll show you which one it is. It's a big calamari. He just didn't want the squid jig. What he wanted was the butterfish. Jeez. Should put that on a spike next time. Might have more butterfish here. Yeah, more butterfish. Might leave this out. He's might attract the calamari. And I can see it, there's calamari right there. He wants the butterfish, but I want to try and give him the squid jig. Should go for it. Here we go, here we go. Got him. Big pile of black mass right there. Awesome. So I'll put this out of the way. Whoop. It's on the back of the head, which is okay. Shouldn't come off. Yeah, beauty. It seemed a lot bigger in the water. Wait. Changing colour. So there you go. Live baiting for squid. He was going for the butterfish. Quickly replaced the squid jig. Left the butterfish in the water still. Bada bing. Awesome. Those butterfish are thick and fast and heavy, prolific. There we go, a few more butterfish. Man, these butterfish, I know, trumpeter. Hey, Reza, how you going? Good, mate. Whoa, now this is a big calamari here. Flexing that rod, and he's really taken off. Big one. My net's on the other side of the boat too. Oh man. Don't mind the camera, let's definitely get him up here. Fresh calamari. Oh, he's a big one, this one. Keep the pressure on, there he is, here right there. Boy, definitely need a net for this one. Yeah, definitely need a net. Where's my net? Oh, there. This is where you lose them. Bugger. All right, it's all happening. It's just on the back. Yes, he's in. Oh, he's a good size too. It's a good calamari. Biggest one I've seen for a while. Definitely use some of those tentacles. Fresh bait. Righto. Another big one. Another big dinosaur from the deep. God, it's a really hot bite now. Big squid. Don't know if sharks go for calamari. I don't want him to. Oh, it's a dinosaur. Absolute dinosaur. Again, right, oh, he's just on the little pinky. This is gonna be, oh my God. That is massive.
Roger, man. Cheers.
Yeah, that's what I reckon. Oh my God. Absolute dinosaur of a calamari. Just check that out. Absolute beast. God. Absolute Donkey Kong calamari. Massive. So the tube neck went 38 centimeters. Massive. I love it. Bit of a dead weight here on the squid jig. Doubt it's weed, but it hasn't started pulsating. What I got here? It's a calamari. Oh, there you go. He actually wrapped himself around it. Didn't know he was hooked. He does now, and starts pulsating. Lovely addition to the bag today. Fine specimen. Righto. Well, oh, what a backward squirt. Oh, bugging. Alrighty. Just knock him out and just get some fresh bait. They've actually got a calamari monster from the deep. Oh, hang on, it's a cuttlefish. Big old nasty cuttlefish. Goodness me. It's all happening. Oh, break my line if I don't careful. I'm not too worried if I lose this guy. I will throw him back because I got some really big calamari. Check that out. He's changing colour because he's pretty angry. And I am gonna throw this guy back. Come on, just give him the squid jig. Woo! There he goes there. There, mate. Oh, look at that big black smoke on the floor in the water. I think I'm going to pack up. Also, I got a good haul of calamari. So, I mean, really, I can't complain. That is beautiful. And big ones too. See you home for the cook-up, as per usual. Fish taco man style. Woo! Fish taco. Fish taco. Fish taco, man. Fish taco.
Fish taco, fish taco man.
Alrighty, let's get into the calamari. God, it's massive, big dinosaur one. It's just for this vid, I'm just going to show you how I'm going to clean up this big one. Absolute donkey. It's the day after. It's been in the fridge. Oh my god. And anyway, so same rules apply. Just underneath here, the hood, separate the backbone. I don't know if you can see, it's a bit dark, and just with your finger, just ply it away from the tube. And this is where you need a knife, the butt of the knife, and just do that for you, because obviously your finger won't reach all the way down. Alright, now grab the guts, the backbone, and just give it a good pull. Everything should come out. There's the backbone right here. That's all the guts. Apparently in here it's called the fish legs. I'll clean this up and I'll show you, but anyway, I'll put that over here. So you can see in the tube, it's actually pretty clean. Bit of mucus and guts around the place, but not too bad. Now I'm actually going to separate it. Usually I like to clip the wings. This is just too huge, it's almost like a steak. You can have a separate meal on that one itself. So I'm just going to ply it off. Try and keep the skin still attached to the wing so the tube doesn't get affected. And these bigger ones are a bit easier because the skin's quite tough. Just keep going, turn it around. Here's a good pull. There you go. There's your squid tube. Now, using this for squid rings, mate, they're going to be the biggest squid rings I've ever had. Cut them like that, they're going to be massive. It's a shame to throw these away. It takes a while to actually get rid of the skin. There's a real tough membrane where it attaches itself to the tube. I like to cut that. That's really nasty and tough to eat. I'm just going to cut it, so I've actually got something to ply on, grip on, so I can get rid of this skin. Try and separate the skin without breaking it. There you go. Just enough to get my fingers through. And there we go, so the skin's coming right off. That should peel all the way. Beautiful. Right, now with the head, just cut it there. And these tentacles, they're edible, of course, but I like using these for bait for King George whiting because they're just pretty tough. I trim these because I can't stand suckers. These are the two tentacles that are just magic on the tree, almost like a calamari linguine. Let me get rid of the beak. It's its mouth. And you got all this fish tucker here. As I said, the majority of this I'll probably use for bait. Beautiful. Going back to the head, just be careful because we've got the ink sac around here somewhere. That's probably, here we go. So that's that blue bit. I'm just going to put this in here just in case I rupture it. Right. So a lot of this is edible. Really depends on what your taste buds are like. I mean, I wouldn't eat that. Even this bit here. This bit here I call the squid legs. As you can see, that attaches to the head, and that attaches to the inside. They're quite tender. These big ones are a bit more tougher, but everything's edible here. Now the black ink's just cosmetic. Don't be too fussed about that. There you go. Dinosaur calamari, cleaned up. I've got to decide how I'm going to cook it. Righty. Time for the cook up. I'm in a rush. I've already marinated some olive oil with chopped up garlic and a bit of oregano. And I'm going to be cooking up a little bit of that massive squid tube I caught. Squid. And I've just made some of these massive squid rings. Here we go. Check out that. That is big. It's going to be really simple. So I've got some plain flour. I'm going to put in my calamari in here. Some people say calamari, squid, what's the difference? Oh, there is a difference. These are definitely calamari, southern calamari. I'm going to throw in some tomatoes. Some pepper. Chili from the garden. Just chuck it in. Because it's windy, I'm actually going to close the lid. Bit of salt. I've got a few herbs hanging around here. I might put in some fresh thyme, bit of basil, later on a bit of parsley. Looking pretty good. Oh, that smell and that. Oh, it's really nice. Nice aroma. So I'm not making a sauce. I'm just making something that will complement the calamari. Talk about calamari. Here we go. Just toss it in. It's almost like a Mediterranean stir fry. Nice and simple. Olive oil, salt, garlic, parsley, basil, tomato, chili. That's the way I love it. This won't take too long to cook. A bit more seasoning, just for the squid. Calamari that is, a bit of pepper. Just let it sit there for a while. Put the lid back on. See you soon. That looks great. And it smells fantastic. You don't want to overdo it. That's beautifully tender. Look at that. Really accumulating all that nice sauce. That is just about done. Right, so grab some parsley. And I've got some beans that I've been harvesting. Really good, healthy crop this year. There you go there. And I've already boiled up a couple. There you go. I've got some beans I've already boiled up, which I'll put in later on. That is absolutely beautiful. Dinner served. Taste test. Not a taste test, a real test. So go straight for this dinosaur squid rings. I can barely put that in my gob. Oh, good, soft and tender, fresh and delicious. Beautiful. Tomato sweetness, chili, garlic. I'm in heaven. Don Petit. If you enjoy the show, you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do. Do yourself a favour. Give us a like and a comment. See you next time. Fish Tucker Man.
Tucker.
Don Petit.
Fish. Tucker. Fish. Tucker, man. Fish. Tucker. Fish. Tucker. The fish. Taco, man.